darlings, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you are here. Today we are going to be doing a Christmas glam look. So yeah, I really hope you enjoy this, and obviously you can use this on other occasions too. It doesn't necessarily mean it has to be just for Christmas. You might want to do this for New Year's or like a birthday party or something else. So I'm going to be trying out some new makeup today. So we've got some more Primark products, woohoo! So we've got this here from Primark. Their packaging is also always lovely, and it's a bronzer and highlighting palette. So I'm really excited to use that, and that bronzer looks like a really nice shade as well, so I think it's going to look really nice. So I think it's going to look really nice on my skin tone because I'm quite pale. So yeah, that looks like a nice shade. Yeah, so I'm excited about that. And we're going to be going into their Urban Muse palette as well, which is one of my new products as well. So that's the shade range. We've got some shimmers, we've got some mattes, we've got some more glittery shades, so we're going to delve into that as well. So yeah, let's get into it. Now, the other day I ordered some new brushes, some new eye brushes. Excuse the fact that they're dirty, I've used them and haven't washed them. Yeah, let's just ignore that and don't worry about it. But yeah, so I ordered these. Now, these are from, I don't know how you pronounce it in England. I watch beauty gurus in like America and they call it Zoeva, but then some of them call it Zoeva, so I don't know if it's Zoeva or Zoeva. You tell me down in the comments. Spell it phonetically for me so that I'll know in the future. Now, these are professional brushes, so a lot of makeup artists use these. You've probably heard about them before. These are quite expensive. This eye set for 12 brushes was £50, £50.40. So, and that was on, I think, a 25% sale. So these are very expensive brushes, but they are worth every single penny. If you are serious about makeup, you do makeup on a daily basis, if you're a makeup artist or you want to get into, you know, freelancing, that sort of thing, these are the brushes for you. They are amazing, they are super soft, they blend out like a dream, an absolute dream. So yeah, I'm going to be using those today. So if you want those, I'll leave a link down below where you can get them. I got them off Beauty Bay, so you can go on there. I don't know if the discount is still up, so you'll have to check, but I do know when I last looked they had discounts for makeup brushes on there, so definitely go have a look at these, check these out because these are amazing. I'm going to start off with some Professional Primer, Benefit. So in fact I'm nearly running out of this, so I'm going to have to get some more, but get it in your hands, and just going to press this into the skin, mostly where you have pores. So for me that would be here, and on my forehead, so my T-zone really. I love this primer so much. It literally makes everything look smooth and matte and just fills your pores in so nicely. Lovely. Right, and today I'm going to be going in with my Benefit foundation. This is the Hello Happy Flawless Brightening Foundation, and this has SPF 15 in, which we know is really good for your skin. So if you are going to be out and about, you want a foundation that has SPF to protect your skin, so this is good because it's got sun cream in it. And we are going to, I'm going to use my Dolten Beauty number 4 brush that we reviewed in one of the previous videos, and I said I really like this brush, So I'm going to use it again, and we're just going to pop the foundation on. Now, obviously, if it's an occasion like a Christmas party or New Year, then you want your skin to, you know, look flawless, look nice and glowy. So you want to pick if you've got high-end foundation, this is the day to bring it out. I've got hair on my mouth. If you've got a foundation that's slightly more expensive, slightly better coverage, you know it's gonna stay on for longer, then I would save that for a day like this. Obviously you don't want to be wasting that foundation on a daily basis if you're going to work or whatever. But I love this foundation, and it definitely looks glowy on the skin, which is lovely. It says it's medium coverage, so I agree with that. I agree that it is medium coverage. I wouldn't say that this is a full coverage foundation. It is buildable though, so you can build it up. So yeah, we're gonna go in with my trusty Rimmel London Lasting Radiance Concealer, and we're gonna pop that under the eye. Down the nose. Like I said, you know, this is the one day that you might want a little bit more coverage, so you know the concealer is going to do that for you if you are using a medium coverage foundation like I just did. And you know, it will brighten everything up as well. I'm going to go in with my sponge and just blend that out. Okay, and there you have it, the base. So I'm just going to set that with some of my May loose powder. So I'm going to get my brush, and first of all you want to set under the eyes. Now if you have dry skin, I wouldn't recommend you putting lots and lots of powder on, because all it's going to do is dry your skin out even more, and you'll get flaky bits and it's not going to look nice. So what I suggest, if you have dry skin, I don't, I have combination skin, so some bits of my face are normal, and then in my T-zone I can get quite oily sometimes. But if you have dry skin, what I recommend is you get a little bit of powder, and all you do is you set the under eye. So powder, and that's it. Because if you put it anywhere else, it's going to get so dry that it's going to start to crack, it's going to look flaky, and it's not going to look nice. So that's what I suggest. If you have oily skin, you want to set pretty much most of your face, especially your forehead, and kind of these bits here on your T-zone. You definitely want to set that. I normally go under the eye, and then whatever's left on my brush, I kind of just take it around the face like this. And it is important to set your under eye, otherwise your concealer and foundation will crease, because you have very fine lines under your eye. That skin there is very, very sensitive and very thin, so any product you put on there will start to crease. Just like on your eyelids, if you put concealer on your eyelids before you put eyeshadow on as a base, if you leave it too long it will crease. If you don't, you know, get a brush, a sponge, and start blending it out, it is going to crease. So you must make sure that you always set your under eye, especially if you want it to last for the whole night. You know, if it's a Christmas party or New Year's party, you really want to make sure that you do that. I get creasing here, these lines here around my mouth, so I just make sure that I put some powder in there as well. Right, you guys have seen me do my eyebrows a million times, so I'm going to go off camera, do my eyebrows, and then I'll be back so we can do the rest of the face and then move on to the eyes. So I've done my eyebrows, and now we're going to move on to the rest of the face, and then we'll move on to our eyes. So I am going to try this little Primark palette out. So let me zoom you in so you can see. There you go, that'll do. Right, and we're going to take my little bronze brush, and we're going to see what this looks like. Okay, that's actually a really lovely colour. It's actually the perfect colour for my skin because I am quite pale. Put some under here. Okay. I really like that. I'm happy with that. I really like that. So, going to put on some blusher. So we've got the Makeup Revolution Rhubarb and Custard. And I'm just going to put some of that on, blend it in. We can now try out that highlight. Look at that, oh my goodness, right. Have to put this on my face. Wow, that's stunning. How gorgeous that is. Let me zoom you in so you can see. Gorgeous. Now that we've done that, we can move on to eyes. We're going to use the Urban Muse Primark palette. Now this is the first time I'm using it. So I'm not really sure what to expect. Obviously it could be like the other Primark palettes I have, but it might not be. So from the swatches though that I did, I tested the colours and they seemed like they were good formula, good quality, but obviously we'll see when we use them. And I've got my Makeup Revolution Roxy palette and my Morphe 35B palette as well, because there's black in there that we'll need to smoke out. So if you haven't already, you want to make sure that you have set your eyelids. So I'm actually going to put a bit of the Makeup Revolution eye primer on, and I'm going to blend it in. There we go. Right, so first thing we want to do is find a colour that we can pop kind of in the crease here. So I think I'm going to go in with Biscuit, that one there, in the crease there. Just as a transition colour. Okay, just like that. Now we're going to find a dark brown, so I think I'm going to go into the Roxy palette, and I'm going to use this dark brown here. And with my Anastasia Beverly Hills brush, this side, so you want a flat side, I'm going to go into that colour, and I'll zoom you in even more, and I'm just going to go straight into the crease, but about halfway, and you're going to come out. Don't worry, it will all blend in a minute. And down like this. So you're going to create a V shape in the corner of your eye. So here, and then down towards the lash line. Just like that. And try and build it up as much as you can. Okay, then with a really fluffy brush, you're just going to blend that out. Like that. And then I'm going to go back into our Urban Muse palette, and I'm going to go in with this one called Brownie. And I'm going to go back in, and I'm going to go just above and blend that all in together. Okay, just like that. And then I'm going to go back in with the brown and build it up even more. Like that. Give it a blend. And keep doing that until you feel that you've got a good outer smoky eye. Make sure you're blending that into the colour that we just put above. Remember, the key to making sure everything looks perfect is to blend. So you want to make sure you are always constantly blending. Whatever colour, if you even go back in with the same colour, go back with a fluffy brush and blend. Okay? So I'm going to go back into Biscuit, and I'm just going to blend that top colour out a bit more. Okay, to give it that nice flawless transition. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the Morphe palette, and I'm just going to pick a black, just a matte black, tiniest little bit on my brush, and I'm going to go back and just put some in that corner again. And really define that outer V. And then I'm going to go in with another blending brush. This is more of a defined one, can you see? Comes to a point there. And just blend that in a bit more. We're going to go back in with our really fluffy brush. And just blend that all through like that. Back to my concealer. I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my hand. I'm going to get a flat brush, pop the concealer on my brush. I'm going to close my eye. I'm going to put a bit of concealer just in the middle there. I'm then going to open my eye, look up, and wherever the concealer is, that's as high as you need to go. So you follow that into the corner, and you want to stop about halfway where that dark colour in the corner starts. You want to stop there. And what you're going to do is we're going to pick out a sparkly colour. So I'm going to go in with, I think I'm going to go in with Quartz, this one here, and Tan, the one below. You then need to go with a nice little flat brush. So this is from my little kit, and this is the 237 Detail Shader. And you're going to go into the colour that you want. So I'm going to go into Quartz here first, which is the darker colour. And you're just putting that on top of where you've just put the concealer. Now you can't really see this colour a lot, so I think I'm going to go in with Caramel down here. That one there. See if this comes up a little bit better. Oh yeah, that's better. Try and blend that in with the outer bit there. About 3/4 of the way, and leave that little corner there, because then we're going to go in with that lighter tan shade. And we're going to pop that in the corner. Going to take the brush that we first started off with, and we're just going to blend the edges together. I'm going to go off, I'm going to do the other eye, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so it is starting to get dark now. It's like 3:30, but that's England for you in the winter. So I have put my ring light on, so I'm sorry if the lighting looks a bit different, but yeah, it was starting to get dark, so I've got my ring light on. So I've done my other eye now. So I've got both done, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to blend out the bottom lash line. So I'm just going to go underneath on the bottom lash line. So I'm going to go in with the 226 smudger brush, and I'm going to go into that colour Biscuit that we first used. And I'm just going to pop it on underneath. And then I'm going to go into Brownie. And smudge that on there as well. And then I'm going to go into my Roxy palette, go into that dark brown colour, and just smudge on the outer corner, so up till about halfway. Okay, and just link that up to the edge of the eyeshadow there. And do the same on the other eye. And what we're going to do is we're going to put some liner on now. So I'm going to use this brush here, and this is the 317 wing liner brush. And I've got my liner that I normally use, and what I do so that I can use the brush is I put some on the back of my hand. And then I can use my hand as a palette. So I pop it on my hand, I pop it on my brush, and I'm gonna just show you what I do. So I start right on the corner of my eye, and I draw a line out. I then connect the line and drag it along up until the corner of my eye here. So now that you've got the line, you can actually go in with the eyeliner and fill in the inside. And then to clean it up, if you go back with this brush that we used for our concealer, you can just go in and clean it up underneath like that. Okay, I'm going to go and do my other eye, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so both eyes have eyeliner on now. And what we're going to do is we're going to put on lashes. My hair looks ridiculous. We're going to put lashes, lipstick, and we're just going to generally finish off the look. So I'm going to use my Catrice Cosmetics Iconista mascara. This stuff is brilliant and I love it. So I'm just going to pop that on the top lashes. And on the bottom. We are going to put the LA Splash lashes on and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got lashes on. So I've put on the LA Splash Golden Gatsby lashes. And I've got this Makeup Revolution lipstick. And that is in the colour Crush. So Makeup Revolution Amazing Lipstick in the colour Crush. Now to give it a bit more shine, I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution lip topper in Rose Quartz. So I'm going to go in with that. And I'm going to go back in to that highlight and I'm just going to put it under the brow bone, like that, and then some in the inner corner of the eye. Okay, and then I'm going to spray some Iconic London Prep Set Glow, and we're done. This is the finished look. So I'm going to zoom you in so that you can see. So that's the finished look. Again, I will leave the brushes linked down below, but I really love it, and like I said, you can wear this for any occasion. I hope you like this video. Please make sure that you subscribe, you thumbs up, hit that notification bell even though we know it does fuck all, and leave a comment down below about what you liked about this video and what you'd like to see next time. Thank you so much for coming on my channel, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!